plot a DEA frontier. Frontier X, Y, here is frontier. This is the frontier. This is the 1981. 2 and 3 are approximately at same point. 4 and 5. It's a straight line. So भी CCL वाली मान में close करो. If you will type VLS here, see this VLS printed is there. And next one. 1 and 5 are efficient. 2, 3 and 4 are their lines below the.
हम जब तो ये कहते हैं कि VLS का लेक्सिटी की प्रॉब्लम को सॉल्व करता है, वो प्रॉब्लम किसी है?
The problem of convexity is sum of pairs is not is equal to 1. Sierra frontier means your line can go beyond the visible area. Here it won't go beyond the visible area. अगर आपको और clarity में चाहिए what the reason is, then I will make a diagram on the basis of आपके graphics method पढ़ा हो सबने linear programming है ना? Graphics method, they have to maximize combination of two outputs, y2 and y1. Okay, I plot different inputs in these different constraints. Suppose the plot is like this, this. This and this. All these are less than equal to 5 constraints. If all are less than equal to 5 constraints, then what would be the feasible reason? This O, A, B, C, D and E. This is the feasible reason. If I remove all infeasible combinations, so I have not to wait on infeasible combinations. production possibility frontier. Okay? This is kingdom nature. Substitution is possible. B, C, D, E. Okay? If it would have been a constant scale type of then the straight line will be only this. Or this invisible areas will also be included in the CRS. That is the issue why we need the maxi. This float you can use as a reference set. अपनी studies में आप लोग कर सकते हैं. How far the efficient decision making units are located. Okay? This is the DEA dot frontier. Frontier will be available for output oriented model. Okay? DEA dot isoquant will be available for input oriented model. Okay? अगर मेरे को isoquant ड्राइव करना है ना, x y z yes ये question yes if you are applying input oriented model you need isoquant. Okay, if you are using output oriented model you need frontier production frontier. CRS ड्राइव करके देखना CRS ड्राइव करके देखना isoquant CRS डेटा ज़्यादा बड़ा यूज करेंगे तो ज़्यादा क्लियर हो जाएगा. अब यहाँ पे देखिए डिफरेंस है. आप डीप से करोगे ना DAP will show you like 5 and 1 both were efficient units in VRS. हाँ आउटपुट ओरिएंटेड में दोनों efficient थे. इनपुट ओरिएंटेड का हमने अप्लाई करा in input oriented VRS form only 5 units is efficient but DAP में वो आपको दोनों एप्लीकेशन शो करेगा. That is the limitation of DAP.
मतलब ये सुपर एफिशिएंट को भी दिखा रहा है.
We are not applying super efficiency. We are just talking about why DAP is a problematic software. It has some problem with its routine. Okay? It simply shows 1 upon theta as input oriented score. It is not the truth. Okay? अगर आप आउटपुट ओरिएंटेड से प्लॉट कर रहे हो VRS लेके DEA डॉट फ्रंटियर VRS लिया, यहाँ पे हमने ऑब्जर्व करा 5 and 1 both are efficient. Okay? But input oriented VRS में only 5th is there. Deep में वो क्या करेगा? It will show that 1 and 5 both are. That is the limitation of DAP. That's why I am recommending you people to use this benchmarking package to compute the efficiency. Not go with the deep. यहाँ से भी from here you can also identify outliers. For example, see one is far away from this scatter. Okay, it's far away from the scatter. A decision-making unit which is far away from the scatter is generally simple. मैं आपको दूसरा करके दिखाता हूँ तो डेटा फाइल है but I have given to you people. अच्छा आप सबको जो I have given you the folder Patiala. There we have a file Clarness 1981. इसका पाथ अपना अपना नोट करें. Note the path of this particular file. Copy. I tell you what to do. Security. स्लैश चेंज करना पड़ेगा. स्लैश आपको बैक स्लैश डालना पड़ेगा. बैक स्लैश. अब मैं आपको बताता हूँ हाउ टू डू द फुल प्रोग्रामिंग. हाँ, now I will tell you how to make a program, full program. Do one thing. Go to file. Click on new script. Okay, click on new script. This is basically the program which you are going to write and we will execute further. Okay? Now, the very first step in program is I am going to repeat all the commands whatever we have used. Okay? Up to this step. आपको program लिखना है. Clear? We use this hash symbol for giving a command. Command is not the part of the program. It's just to represent what we are doing. Okay? To write a command, we use hash. I have enough opening libraries. Means first three commands I am going to use to open the library. Okay? So as I can execute or activate the three libraries which are necessary to run the benchmarking tasks. First one is library, LP sort API. Second is LP library, UC, MINF. Third is library benchmark. That is up to you. लिखना लिखो नहीं लगता. ये हमने see I have written this as a command that indicates which step I am going to do. That will not be the part of command. It's not a command at all. These three are the commands which will be identified as software. This will be identified as a command because I use hash here. Wherever you will use hash, that will be identified as a command. So it's better अपने program में include these three commands in your program. Whenever you start analysis, first of all you have to activate these three solvers. Otherwise the command will not be identified. मैं स्टेप बाय स्टेप बता रहा हूँ. मैं कहीं स्टेप बाय स्टेप हमने सारा ये अभी करा है. सारा भी करा है. I am going to revise this with the help of जो compile दिए हुए हैं, so as I can tell you how to identify that outlier. Okay? The outlier करता है. For example, there are n decision making units, and n minus 1 are falling into a scatter, whereas nth unit is falling out of the bounds of the scatter. The inefficiency will be computed subject to all the decision making units. If it means that outlier will also be counted, that will also be taken care into when the frontier will be estimated. Okay, it will affect the position of your frontier, your ISO point. Once you will remove it, then frontier will be subject to the data in the scatter only. Then efficiency scores will change significantly. So outliers affect the efficiency score. Yes. See, the next step is you have to open the data file. And the data file which I have given to you is it's in CSV format. Separator is semicolon. Give the full path. Read dot yellow command is there. Read dot yellow command is there. In this file we have 3 outputs and 5 inputs. Library ka? Well, this is small. It is not a small one. Because that was a text file, tab delimited, separated by space only. So that was blank. Now CSV file में separator is semicolon. After opening the data, what you have to do? Separator, semicolon. ये जो आपकी फाइल है ना, वो इस फॉर्मेट में बनी हुई है. ये सेपरेटर है सेमिकोलन. C bind. Attach data. I have told you after opening up the file you have to attach data because otherwise it won't identify each variable as an individual variable. It will treat entire file as a single array. We are specifying why. This data C bind. We have 3 outputs, 5 inputs. use the command DEA and results have been stored into array E. ओके आप सिंपल ये भी यूज कर सकते हो DEA X, Y, RTS, orientation in bracket close, but कुछ नहीं चाहिए, nothing else is required. X reference data sets होते हैं आगे DEA में चाहिए कौन सा सब है तो वो भी डिटेल हो तो you will get confused. अभी आप बेसिक में रहिए. Slack बताऊंगा Slack को करने का. Slack को करो तो Slack के नोट्स पे देगा. अभी तक सिर्फ DEA प्लॉट तक नहीं किया. प्लॉट फ्रंट के करेगा. हाँ एडिट एक आप रन आउट कर सकते हो. Edit, run all करिए. See, all results are available. This is CRS frontier. This is CRS frontier. Let us first of all compute VRS frontier. यहाँ पे VRS दो. Edit, run all. See, this is the VRS frontier. Formed by many decision-making units. Okay. Now, if we people look into detail, all these are developing the data properly. Isn't it? All these EMUs are developing the data properly. But 44 is far away from this entire scatter. And see this 59. 59 is almost, far away. It's a big outlier. 59 is a big outlier. Scatter is here. So if you have to identify the best practice units in this scatter, ये यहाँ तक खत्म हो जाना चाहिए. You can remove 44th and 59th item, then see the result. Then frontier will change entirely. Once frontier will change entirely, your scores, efficiency scores will also change. Because the efficiency of all DMUs will be computed with the subject to the benchmark units in this area. But now they are being computed with respect to 44. Now your frontier has been stretched away. Delete करिए बस. Special file में जाके delete करिए अपनी वो file. And whatever the efficiency scores you will obtain, they will be more refined scores. Open your file. Delete the 44th and 59th decision making unit. Select करिए, delete करिए, save as करिए, store that file with a new name that may be called as 1982. Open that new file and find out what would be the new shape of the frontier. line number. It is the number of the decision making unit. 44 is 44 DMU. 59 is 59 DMU. Okay, open करिए. Open same file minus 1981 in Excel. यहाँ पे all files होने चाहिए. Select all files here. Open. File is here. Select all the columns. Text to column. First column select कर लो. Text to column. Next. Semicolon पे click करिए. Click on this option semicolon. Next. Finish. Now you delete the data whatever you want. That is unit 44. आपको इसको delete करना है. Okay. And 59 को delete करना है. Delete. And delete this 59. Save it. Save it. Yes, yes. Now open this again. Now data has been taken. All results are available throughout the frontier, not only to the limited site of frontier. Earlier it was scattered to only this area, isn't it? And the frontier was up to this point. Now the entire data has been enveloped by the frontier. This is the effect of deleting an outlier. Interpretation is earlier आप अपनी पुरानी पिक्चर तो आपकी चल ही रही होगी. वहाँ पे देखिए the entire data is scattered only in this portion of the frontier. The remaining portion is empty and the outlier is defining the frontier. Okay, but now this frontier is enveloping the whole data. Okay, the frontier is binding the whole data, not in a particular place but
जैसे अभी वो फ्रंटियर पे थी, जैसे वो
59 frontier पे थी, but that was far away from the scatter. That was far away from the scatter. पुरानी diagram में हाँ, see the difference. This is the scatter. Frontier is spread throughout the 59 unit. Okay, this area is empty. This is called the problem of congestion. Up to this point, frontier is congested. The remaining frontier is empty. This is empty because presence of outlier is there. When you remove the outliers, see, this frontier is enveloping the entire data throughout the stretch. Now you have removed the frontier. The problem of congestion has been solved. Now efficiency results will be more. Is it clear? That is the issue. Why you have to delete outliers? Restart कर लो और चल जाएगा ये आ जाएगा नहीं. I am not talking about removing input outputs. I am talking about removing outlier decision making unit. Suppose you are doing a banking analysis and one bank is appearing to be an outlier. You have to delete that bank from the analysis. Otherwise, it won't reflect the entire banking industry. Suppose a foreign bank is there which is highly efficient, because of which other decision making units or other banks are appearing to be highly inefficient. will it reflect the Indian banking industry? Not at all.
रिप्रेजेंट नहीं कर रहा है।
Indian banking industry को represent नहीं कर रहा. Indian banking industry को represent कर रहे हैं the scatter, total scatter, and the benchmark unit near that scatter. If that foreign bank is outstanding, remove that bank because it will distort your results. It will show that other banks are highly inefficient. That is it. Okay? इसलिए आपको outline